Hey everyone. So in this video, I'll be going through a platform that is really similar to YouTube. So what we are building in this video is we are building a transcoder similar to YouTube or any other kind of streaming site builds it, where we'll be uploading raw videos and the platform will convert it into multiple qualities, namely 360p, 720p, and 1080p. After that, we'll have a separate feature where thumbnail will be generated. Like whenever you go and see the video bar, right? So there will be thumbnails there. We'll do that. After that, we'll also integrate HLS, which stands for HTTP live streaming. So this will be a really production-ready web app, and we'll do all of the things as such. The design is something simple. I don't want to keep it really complex. I didn't really like complicated systems. So we have an API server. So the API server is just a HTTP, layer. So we don't care a lot about it. After that, we'll have the API server input whenever a video is uploaded. We'll upload the video, ID to the job queue. And what the job queue will do is job queue will distribute it among workers. So we can have like multiple ways to partition the workers, but right now, like for like sanity, I'll just keep it simple. Let's say like I'll just have it three workers like in total, right? And each worker has like dedicated jobs that are there. Let's go over like what API server will do. So whenever something is uploaded, it will create a video ID and return the video ID to whoever requested, right? Like whoever did the post request, and it will store the video either on storage. I think right now we'll store in like local storage, like our computer storage only, but improvements can be made and like we can upload it to S3 bucket or R2 bucket. Then we'll also insert it into the job queue. Then after that, it will also like constantly return you what is the current status of the job queue, where is the process is right now, like that. And workers also have like multiple responsibilities, namely worker will generate MP4, workers will convert MP4 into multiple M3 U8 playlists. So M3 U8 is some kind of playlist that is used by HLS playlist integration. And then we'll also generate thumbnails for preview. So that will also be done by workers. So this is a project that is like mildly complicated, not too much. We'll be using FFmpeg a lot. So it's a great tool out there. It doesn't deserve the respect as it should. And that should be like a high level schema on what we are doing. The tech stack will be likely, we'll use Express this time, Zord, Drizzle, Redis. No, we don't need Redis. We just need some kind of job queue. So I'll use BullMQ. So BullMQ is basically a job queue. Like it's really simple. You just need to learn like two three syntax. That's it. And the front end will be likely in Next.js with uh, you know SADCN and Tailwind. So and also we'll need like a good HLS player. So HLS player, and I think that should be it, right? Or like let's if you want to be like more than like I think we also need to add like Malter and stuff, right? This is like a really outdated tech stack, but we are just doing it for learning, so it doesn't really matter. We can use Uno over here, TRPC, ORPC, Elysia, use Go, Rust. I'm just like not familiar with the syntax, like those are not on top of my head, you know. That's why, or else we should have used that. And I think with that, I think we can start the video and yeah, let me know how do you feel. So yeah. Hey everyone, Sargam from the future over here. Now this is how the platform will look after it's completely developed. So right now we don't have any videos yet. So it will tell me like there are no videos yet. That's good. And now what we can do is we can go to the upload endpoint slash upload. Then we can select a video. So I can go here and select a video which is like fairly short. Let's do something like which is under like 5 minutes. So this is the intro for this video. So I'll be selecting this. What will be the title? The title will be building a YouTube like transcoder system. And description will be in this video. Sargam builds a transcoder system with it's similar to YouTube, and just add like a lot of gibberish so we don't need. So we can go to upload. The upload is completed. After that, the video is being processed. So there are like three things, right? Like initially the video is queued, and then like there will be a thumbnail generation step, which is already done. Now it's the transcoding step. Let's wait for a second. I'll catch up in like whenever it's done. So if I refresh this once more, so the video is ready. So if I refresh this once more, so the video is ready to be viewed. Now it looks like good enough. I mean, like I did not use a lot of my brain. Like I used AI to write all of the things. So there is like the title, there is the description. I mean, we can also add like later other things. And the quality is like really crisp. I think because like I have a good network connection. And then like we also have like preview thumbnails, right? Like how like Netflix or YouTube have it. So we can just see like where the exact part is and what we wanted to get there. So yeah, this is the entire project that we'll be building, and hope you guys like this project, and I'm really excited for this one. So yeah, enjoy the video. Yeah, let's start the implementation then. So first of all, let's open the terminal, then turbo. We need to create a turbo repo. I just like creating a mono repo nowadays. And that let's call it YouTube transcoder, right? It doesn't really matter. We'll use PNPM. I really like PNPM. And then it will download all the files. Nice. So we'll go inside of YouTube transporter, and we initially we'll do PNPM build. Yes, this works. And if I do it again, that should be cast. Yeah, that's nice. So let's open it in. Let's do it cursor for today. I really want to do cursor. And let's do it like this. I think I'm in their free pan nowadays, so it's really good. So first of all, really just remove the docs folder because we'll not use it at all. We'll just use the web, and I think let's use the API, right? So API, what should we work on initially? So should we work on the API or the what's that? What? Like, how do we go back to coding? Okay, yeah, okay. So inside of this, let's create a package as JSON. JSON, let's name it, yeah, name is API. Let's not do nest and all. We can just be chill about it. Uh, right. So let's call it at repo slash API. That's exactly what I wanted. And then let's go from the terminal, tnew -s YouTube order. So I use tmux. This tool is called tmux. So what tmux allows me to do is the same terminal, right? So I can have like multiple things running, it can have like backgrounds off, and whenever I like quit the more terminal mistakenly, I can just attach to the session. So I can just do like t YouTube, then it will just take me back. So if you want, I'll also release a video on this. But yeah, this is something that I use regularly. And then let's go on to the API. So we need to add PNPM add TypeScript, right? So uh, TypeScript TSC. So that's done. After that, let's create a TSC hyphen init file, npx tsc hyphen init. So it will create us a tsconfig.json, and we have the out directory. Out directory can be this, and source can be src. So we'll create a src slash index.ts. So index.ts will have like console.log in the world. Let's do like tsc hyphen npx tsc. It will likely generate a dist, and inside of dist we can just do like node dist slash index.js, right? Yeah. So we can use this, or we can just use something called as tsx. So I like to use something called as tsx. So I can do pnpm add tsx. So TSX will directly let you compile and all. So inside of our dev script, right? So we can just do this and it out of our start script. We can do, yeah, this, and we can also have like a build script, right? This is good. This is good and this is great. So we have the API. Let's also have like a worker, right? We'll create the worker. So worker will also have like similar thing. Worker also needs a package.json. Inside of worker, let's create a package.json. This will be worker, and I mean like everything is correct actually. Yes. Also create like src slash index.ts and also copy the same ts config. So ts config.json, copy paste, nice. And after this, I think we need to install Express, right? Because we are using it, we are using Express. So do npm add Express, and on the next command, we'll add -d add type slash Express. So this will install the TypeScript types for Express. So the server would be like relatively simple, import Express from Express. This, oh, we added it in the API. This looks correct. Not sure what's wrong. We need to have like tight p custom module. Yep. And similar over here. Good. Uh, and then I think we can do like pnpm dev, right? Express. This module was not found. Module was not found. I think this needs like this. Right. I mean, let's Google it for now, but next time I'll be using AI. Can I find the module express? We are actually using TSX. Yep. Yep. Oh, I think we need to update the this thing, right? Our TS config, the TS config, so you use TS node listen. TSX. I think we can do this. Paired option. I think it just needs like double. Still not found. Let's use AI to debug this. Cloud item dangerous with permissions. And after that, let's use can you run this API with npm dev? There is some issue regarding yes modules. Yep. Oh, it should be express, right? It should not be express. Good. API dev. Oh, yeah. I think that was it. Yeah. Thanks, Lord. So yeah, there was a small typo. That's my bad on my part, but we'll just move on. So this, let's do like proper PNPM dev, and let's see whether or not API is working or not. No, it's not working. So I have like something else. Or node PNPM dev. Yep, that works. And let's just use app.use express.json. Yeah. So we need to accept and like, do things. So this, I think we also need Malta, right? So in order to accept files, hmm copy this command and then like paste it like this. Yep, good. So we need to set up Malta. I think this also need types, right? Okay. UI. And then we will create this Malta, Malta from Malta. Yes. And then what we will do is upload dot single of video, right? Upload, and then it will be like upload dot single of video, correct? And I think we can access rig.file directly, right? No file is uploaded, file.path. Yeah, I think this should be good. We'll need a API testing client. So what will you we will just use Postman. So nice. We will need to do a HTTP. HTTP localhost 3000 slash upload. Yeah. Uh, no thanks. And that will be a post request, and the body will be form data, right? Multi-part form data, and this file, this will be file, and what will be here is a video. This will be file. Select file. So I'll just put anything there. So let's just put like whatever I recorded for the intro. So this one. So if I do this and if I restart it, so if I do like pnpm dev, if I send this file uploaded, so upload slash that. And if I look into my code editor and if I see uploads, okay, the file is there. And if I what if I rename it to .mp4, will it play? Yeah, looks like it does, right? Yeah, this one is great actually. Like we don't need to think a lot. So let's just do one thing, dot slash, and again let's do like dot slash, right? Why you may ask is basically I want it to have be on the top of the file rather than we'll go outside like that, right? So yeah, let's do it once more. Where is it? Okay, so yeah, it's on the top of this one, and we'll add this uploads to getting node. Yes, this is great. And let's remove this file from here. And we have our initial file over here. So now it's looking great. Now the question comes, should we have a database or should we not? I would go with like we should like we don't need a database, but I mean like it's up to like everyone. Uh, yeah, I mean like let's not make it complicated. We'll just go with like no database. We'll just use a saved, some kind of thing. So that will work like a database. So we just need a ID, right? So ID of the file. So this file will be the ID. Uh, let's just do like file dot path. So the path was dot upload the slash file dot name file name. Let's try that once. Okay, yeah. So this we can just use this name, right? Like we don't need anything else. We'll just use this name, and then like we will send like rest dot JSON, and we will have like ID equals to file dot file name, right? Yeah, I hope that works. So what we need to do here is we need to attach a queue, right? We just need to attach a queue over here. So two things we can do is like we can install a package over here, we can install a package over here. Instead of that, we'll just create a create everything in the package route. So in the packages route, we'll create something called as queue, queue slash package dot JSON. This also have the same configurations as API. So let's just copy it like this. Repo slash queue, and I mean we don't need, and we also don't need any of these. Also, we just don't need any of these. So we'll just have like an index.ts, right? Index.ts over here. That will be it. And index.ts will use a bool mq. Bool mq. So bool mq is like super simple. I mean, like you just even don't need to think about it. It's just like, background jobs. It's a good solution that like everyone uses. That's it. Yeah. So we can go into, and we can do like pnpm add bool mq. That's great. Now, we will just create a class, right? Bool mq. It's just a queue. Nice. So it just takes a name over there. I think, yeah, we can also use like IO Redis, to be honest. I mean, let's just use it, right? I think it's better. Yeah, npm add IO Redis. This, for that, like we'll also need to add IO Redis over here, like this. And then, mm, 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 mm. I mean, let's just give it a value, right? Yeah, and this dot worker, right? This dot worker equals to new worker, this dot name. Okay, so we have a add function over there. Now we need this thing. So basically, whenever worker foo, right? So let's go here. Foo bar. So this will be log, use it for the for bar for the for. This is the way I will add it. This is client data.id, data.id and data, right? Yes. Name, and then we'll need a process backwards from this. Uh, we can just use a job, and that will be like that will take a callback, right? Yeah, I think that works. Let's do like, I think let's call it work, right? So that will be, what will that take? That will take name and that will take handler. So this dot new worker. Okay, so worker is something that is default. So we need to use the worker from this, right? So, okay. Now, what does this worker takes as argument? Second argument is worker options. Okay, so we'll just put our handler over here. Remove the async worker, whatever the name will be here, right? So yeah, I think this is good. And we'll just do like, yes, exports index.ts. I mean, we can just do like export dot equals to index.ts. Yes. This looks good, and we'll need to add it as a dependency over here. So repo slash q will be what shows there. Yeah, thanks a lot. PNPMI, and yeah, I think we can just do that PNPM dev and come here, and let's just do import q from s repo slash q, and we will add this, right? These names like later on, just we will just keep it like that. So okay, like this. I think this will be, yeah. Do you have Redis running? No, we don't even have like Docker running. Mm. Okay, Docker run Redis. Let's go and let's do like pnpm dev. Yep, server is running, and I think also the queue is also created, right? So yeah, let's go and like let's upload a video. Yep, video is uploaded. This is also done. So since we don't have any workers, let's do. There is something called as Redis visualizer or something. So this is okay. This one up here. So it basically shows me, my Redis instance 6379. Please check connection details. 127.6379. Mm. Where is Redis running? Redis running 6379. Image equals to Redis. What is the command that I use? Docker run hyphen name equals to Redis. Yeah, this should be good, right? Uh, is there any password? No. Connection string. Which is my Redis inside. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, if not, so this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. That's like crazy. So okay, so there's like one new thing that I found out was basically like this was running inside my Docker, right? So what happened was like I can just use like host or Docker.internal instead of using localhost because for it like the localhost is localhost, right? So not my laptop because it doesn't have access to outer environment. So let's just ignore it. So we have a thing that is there, so we have, a bull queue. There is a video processing that. Hash is over here. And then we have our data, right? This one. Okay. Some events waiting. I don't know like everything about this. I just know that there is one thing, one entry over here, which is great, like which I like. If I do it once more and if I like I think reload it, then there will be two, right? Yes, there are two. Yeah. So basically, yeah, that's it. Like we just have like a queue that's running. Now let's go and do the worker stuff. So instead of worker, so we'll also import we'll also do the same thing. We'll add it as queue. Let's make this terminal slash worker in PY. Okay. So whenever I run this, it should show me all of the things that are there, right? Right? Why is it not picking up that then? Uh, we are adding it as video. And here we are consuming it as a new worker handler, right? So let's ask Claude then. Okay, there is a queue name mismatch. Okay, 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 all right. Okay, that's great. Nice. So whenever we do, like we get like all of the data and all. So this one seems great. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to have like FFmpeg command to convert, right? So convert a video into 360, 720, and 1080 quality formats. Okay, I mean, we can just use like all three in one commands, right? Yep, let's do this then. Let's create utils.ts. Right? So it will require us to upload a video ID, then this. So the question is, where does this command actually run? So let's just do like ls and FFmpeg, right? So here, what we will do is we will do job had an ID, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, job has an ID. So correct. Job dot ID. Nice. And we can do like const command equals to get f get command and we'll pass like job dot ID over there. Okay, so ID might not be there. If not, good. So we'll get the command. We'll do console.log command, and we can do I think child process dot exit, right? And I think we can do like exec. Exec in node. Exec in node. Okay, 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 okay. I like this. CMD equals to this. So we can see the data and all over here. So technically, if I upload over this, then it will show me that, right? That's great. And if I go to utilities and if I do like remove it, so the question is, what did it return? It returns package addition SRC. So we will need to go back to space, right? Cd dot dot slash dot dot FFmpeg I, and it should be under like uploads slash, and this should be like end. And if I upload any video, now let's do like end over here. 27275. Okay, yeah, this is a genuine concern because we don't have it. Or maybe like it just takes like a minute for it to save. 27. Okay. So there is something wrong. So upload is not really like uploading it. I just remove upload for now. Let's go here and let's do what came. So the ID was 613DA and this one was also 613D F0. Mm, mm, mm. Let's just again ask Cloud Code what's wrong here. Oh yeah, so the error was like basically I was using the job ID from BoolMQ instead of using the job.data.id. So yeah, Cloud helped me again, and thank you, I guess. Fluent FFmpeg. This was something like I used to use. Okay, so this one is I think not maintained right now. No longer maintained abstract. So basically, I think we are like somewhat set. We have like generated all of the videos, and like the videos are converted into 360, 720, and 1080p. Now we'll need to move on to the actual HLS generation. So this part is done. We took the upload. After that, we need to do conversion into like various things. That one is also done. Now we actually need to integrate and like generate HLS. So that one is remaining. Now I'll ask. Yeah, so I asked it to like directly generate the playlist instead of just generating the the various qualities because we just need it, we just don't need it, so we don't want to like have the middleman, like we just want it to be whatever is written, we just want it to be the final format, right? Yeah, so it uploaded. I think it's Yeah, it uploaded the utils.ts and what it did was like it basically changed the FFmpeg command and also it did the playlist. So what a HFmpeg, what a HLS playlist is basically, it's a M3 UART files. So these are very common syntax that you might be seeing it in a lot of places. A lot of places, I mean, like if you see at Geo Hotstar or something, like even in like live matches or all, so they use this protocol. YouTube doesn't use it because they have like great engineers, so they can just build their own like proprietary stuff. But here, like you can just use this format, and this will be like reliable video playing thing. So if I go there and if I like again upload a file, now I think my HLS will be generated. So the generation will be inside of this. So there are like a lot of TS files. So what one TS file contains is it contains like 10 seconds or some kind of worth. So if I see this command, so it puts some kind of filters, that and that okay, so I think it's a 6 second playlist. So instead of .ts, if it were like some kind of MP4 or something like that, then what it will really do is like it will just be like a .mp4, and it will be like 6 seconds. This will be like 6 seconds. This will be like 6 seconds. So whenever you are fetching a video, so you will initially fetch 6 seconds, then like 6 seconds, it will be 12, then it will be like 18, 24, so on. So instead of downloading the entire film, you will just download the single one. So after that, what will happen is you can go there, right? You can go there and see there is some kind of master playlist. So what master playlist is? So it will have all of the information. What information you may ask? It will be like the first 8 seconds is there in zero this playlist, and the next 4 seconds are there in one. Then like eight will be there in two, four will be there in three, like this. So it's as simple as this. So if you can play this, then basically our life is good, right? So yeah, this one is done, and we need to mark the work as done. So we can do like job dot uh, because what usually happens is in RabbitMQ. So if you do not post like your job is done, then like it will again be reloaded. So which we don't really want, right? We don't want the job to be like again and again. So this you need to return to all workers in a given thing. On completed, on okay. So worker can do this, right? So let's go to workers like this. So auto removal of jobs. By default, when your cube jobs are completed, they are special in two special sets: the completed and the failed set. So if we go to our Redis and if I refresh this, so video processing is not something we want. We just want video, right? So I think there are no, and I think these are like videos that are like not completed, right? Probably because we did not use this queue. So can we delete this? I think we can. Like let's like use our base. Uh, remove on complete, remove on fail. Okay, congruency. How many congruency do you want? Okay, so we can just create like new worker and it will just do it. This full canceling. So okay, what we can do is worker dot cancel job. All right, I think I don't want to spend my mind over here. So basically, on in our case, like whenever something is done, like it's done, right? And everyone uses like on video. So whenever like some kind of video comes, then like it basically is that. So next thing that we want to work on is like the HLS playlist generation is also done. Now we'll actually need to send the HLS to the front end. And yeah, now we need to update this. Now let's commit all of these changes, whatever we have done. Hope there is no any files. Yeah. Feed, let's do, what should we call it? Yeah. So the next step would be to implement the HLS playlist. This one is also done, but we'll need to implement it in front end, right? So how can we do that is we'll need to create an express route, so express get route that will return you the HLS playlist. So the playlist, and then like we just need to attach the playlist to the players, and that will be our live set. Now we'll start working on the transcoding section. So what I mean by that is we'll start reverse proxying the transcoding. So all of the players that are over here, so we will put them and we'll sort them by like a route. So it's really simple. What we need to do is we'll need to create an API route at index.ts, I guess here, right? So we can do like app.get, and then like we can do, slash, what should it be? Let's just do like videos and like this, right? ID. And now we can do like request and a response. And what we can do is console.log request.param.id, right? Yeah, that looks cool. Now what we can do is we can just return, what we can return. We can just return like, let's not like return res.json, and message equals to okay, like this. So if I go here and if I come over here, server is running. And if I go from here and I'll start like localhost 3000 slash videos, right? Yes, videos slash one. It will return me okay. Yeah. So this one is working. Now we'll need to return it a HLS playlist. I have researched about it. So we can just do this. So right now, instead of creating like a proper get route, we can just use like express.static. So the code will be like, uh, let's do it at the top only. App.use, I think it's slash uploads, and it's like, express.static dot dot slash uploads. Yeah. So if anyone goes into like slash uploads, then it will just show all of the things that are available there. Let's try it with Postman. Yep, uploads is not available. But if we go and like, if we copy this, I mean to copy the path. Yeah, it's sending the result, right? And let's say like if we query for the playlist, so if we query for the master playlist, then let's do like copy relative path and then paste it over here. That should give us the that should give us the playlist, right? Yeah, that looks about right. And if we do copy relative path to this, then it should also give us the all of the things that are available there. Yeah, this looks really promising, and I like what we are looking at. So yeah, points for that. So we have also integrated like HLS playlist integration along with like uh, showing the content properly, right? So this one is also good. Now HLS integration in front end is remaining. So we will integrate HLS in the front end. So HLS video player. Um, this one is like really popular, but I think like there are like better options. Should we go with this only? Yep. See, it's like really smooth, right? The experience is really good. Yeah, so we are using this kind of streams. Yeah, what will happen if I use my like local one? Will it work? I mean, it might not because we have like course, right? Or will it? Oh yeah, so we have course, so we need to remove course, right? Pnpm add course and pnpm add hyphen d add type slash course. Now we can just go to our API. We can just use like app dot use course, import course from course. Now if we go we do HTTP Yeah, the player is working like amazing, like whatever we wanted, right? But this is an integrated demo. We want to integrate it in JavaScript. So next thing we will be doing is doing that only. Yeah, as we can see, like this option is great and it works, but I would like to use some other one that looks like really good. And video.js is, I think, the thing that I'm looking for. So it has like a really modern UI. This looks great, right? And on top of that, also like it has like very good options. We also have like a lot of options to full screen for subtitle generation and all. So we have like two version. I think I like the minimal version a lot more because I don't like the liquid glass kind of UI. So yep, I think this is it. Now this is how we do it, and I think we need to do yep, nice. So volume low icon. Okay. There are like I think two ways to do it. One is like just through like importing this and like importing this in our page, and another is through I think like a lot of customization. I mean I don't want to do a lot of customization, so let's just copy this and go into a code editor and go into the app/web folder which we haven't touched yet, right? Yeah. So let's remove everything from over here. Let's remove it and then let's create a file called videoplayer.js .tsx, which will import this, and then like let's install the dependencies. Okay, the dependencies are cd app/web pnpm add video.js/react. So we'll add this dependency over here. And I think we also need to use like use client because we are using client side features. Okay. It's actually a quite a heavy package, but yeah. So yeah, it's installed and let's use it over here. Let's use video player, right? Yeah. I mean like remove this, and we just need that, right? Yeah, I think so. Now if we start our server will be started at I think it will be started at 3000 is already in use, right? So let's do a thing then. We will start our server here and we'll change the port for the express. So localhost 3000. Yep, the video player is good and it's all working, yeah, which looks like really nice by the way. So here, what we will do is we'll go to the API/index.ts and we will run this in port 4000 because like our web was conflicting with this. And then like let's put our that thing right. Like let's put what was there. So let's do this localhost this one and also have like HTTP in front. Yep. And then like first we'll need to start pnpm dev and then I think we can one issue playlist.m3u8. Oh, it's not 3000, right? It's actually 4000. My bad. So instead of doing this, what if I do like master.mtu8 mastr? Will it work? Yeah, I think it works, right? Yeah, it's like bad quality initially. Oh yeah, and like my as long as like my network is like really good, then it will do. So we have done one more thing is we have integrated the HLS in the front end as well. Uh, I did not make it like really complicated because I mean I just don't want it to I didn't want it to make it really complicated. And next thing was that like it's a really simple thing, so we don't want to worry about it a lot. So the video is this. Now if we'd like to add like a thumbnail preview, so is there a way to do it? Is my question. What is it importing everything from? Alert dialogs from. So if I do, let's like video layer 2.tsx, type. So there is like some issue in the library itself, it seems like it's referencing the type multiple times, but remove this. Okay. Mhm. What is still the error? Cannot find the name render prop. Okay. Yeah. So I think we have solved the problems that were over here, and we need to pass it as video player. So let's do it. Yeah, let's do this. And I think it expects like two arguments. What are its expectation? SRC. Okay. So SRC will be HTTP localhost 4000. And what was here? So I think it was this, right? Master.m308. So paste this one over here. Now it should be fine, I would guess. You are importing a model that depends the API is okay. So we need to use like use client at the top. Okay, so player.css is also needed. So player.css, and let's paste everything over here. So yeah, this seems like you have to do a lot of work initially. Initially, I mean, like in future, like I think we want to change a lot of this, but later on, like your life will be much more easier because all of the things are like here. So video player provider, this poster is like whenever I refresh. So right now, like it's generating the entire thing. But if we have like the poster over there, then it will generate that. Or can we do like height and width? I think we can put like height and width, right? Yes. So let's put here and let's do like class name. Let's do like max. Okay, so we don't have sad cn here, I guess. So we need to pass it through like style and come, let's do max width. I want you to do, let's do like 60 view width, and let's do like margin margin left auto, margin right auto. Yeah, and also let's put it in the center. So for that, what we can do is we can create like a div and come here, give this div class name as no, we can use tailwind style height 100 vs with 100 VW display flex align items center, justify content, center. Yeah. So this, and we'll do like height. Yep. So this will take like the automatic height that is required. And if I go more, then like we can properly see it. So one thing that we'll do is we, instead of doing it in this way in the root page, we will do it inside of the ID page, right? So we'll do it inside of videos slash whatever the ID is slash page.tsx, right? Yeah. So I'll do like export our default video page, this. Now, now I can like directly share whatever it is here, right? Yeah, let's copy this and return and replace paste it here. Video player from video player 2, and let's just do like hello world. This one should show only the hello world, which is like fine. And then export default function video page. Now, how do you access like params? It's like ID, right? So ID, and here let's do it like this. So instead of videos, so how to access page params in Next.js, dynamic routes. Yeah, this looks good. And no, I want to use the app router. So okay. So we need to do this. And this will not be slowly to let us be like params dot I await params dot so default async dot id. Yep, yep. So if I come here, yeah, it's like exactly how we want it, right? So yeah, I like it a lot, and I think we should embrace this. So yeah, this thing I like it. Now next thing I think at the last what we would want to do is the this is properly integrated. Just saying. So if you play the video, it's good. I think we can like have like sound muted, unmuted, and all that kind of stuff. So it's all doing good. And then next thing that we I think we should be interested is let's first commit all of the changes. So feed, setup, video player, and backend and API for it. Let's just commit it. This one looks good. Now what we can do is we can this one is also done. This one is also done. We need to generate timestamp based thumbnail preview. So this one is really hard. So is there a way to like do it? So seek button. I think we are not looking for it, right? Is there like a seek button? Okay, so that's a seek button. Is there a way to like access this thing? The thing over here. So slider, the thumbnail. So I think this player is like smart enough to give us all of that. So just give me a second and I'll be back with all of the things that are required over here. Hello, media slider, media slider. Okay, so I think we are looking for somewhere over here. Docs, slider dot load. I think this is what we have. Okay, so slider dot preview. I think there should be a way to like, just ask our agent. Okay, so we have slider.preview, slider.preview and slider.thumbnail, right? So it has no documentation. Key pieces, slider.preview position sits at the children. Check the node regarding it. I want to Yeah, so it seems like there are like two ways of doing it. One is like using some kind of individual thumbnails, and second is using a sprite sheet plus web EDT. So if you are unaware, like what is a sprite sheet? So sprite sheet is a really, like, it's a very useful thing. I think most of us like have interacted with it. So I don't think there is like a good explanation. So let's do like this. So this looks like completely random, right? Like there are like one, two, three, four, five, six like cats or like dog photos, and then like they all have like different movement. But what you can do is if you put this in a sprite sheet player, so like if you put it one over here, and then like you continuously play it, then this will be like so smooth that this will look like this is an animation, right? So it's a really interesting concept that you can implement, is that like it's also useful in a lot of games and all. So if you do like this, right, so you can just use this all together, and like it looks like the girl is running. So and the animation also looks like it's really good, and like you will not notice like it's missing any details or it's just a static image. but it's all good. And sprite sheet is basically like a big, very big image because you just need to load that image once, right? Yeah. So with this approach, like sprite sheet approach, and then like I think video.js just has a way to like directly put it there. I think if they have like they are like pretty smart enough that they will automatically figure it out, and then like they will always like do it in that way. So yeah, this one is good. So I think it's also just adding it in the it's also adding it in directly in the what it's called um the worker. So it's not totally occupying our API. So API will again be free, and we don't need to worry about that at all. Yeah, I like it. So meanwhile, while this is happening, we will go there and like we will put like app.use all uploads, right? Uh, app.use, let's say like let's do like all videos. Let's like class videos. Now what it will do is we don't need any request. We'll just give like a response. So this is our response to like what are all of the things that are available, right? So we can use the path. So I think we had it in utils.ts as well. Utils.ts. So upload directory is this, and I mean I'll write every code in this same folder only. So uploads directory is this. So we also need I think fs, right? Import fs from fs/promises. Good. fs/promises. Then like we can do I think fs.list list directory with fs. Okay, so it's fs.read read a directory, and then I think it's the uploads directory, right? Yeah. Now I think it's a async, so we need to do await, and we'll need to do const this to this, and also let's add like async over here, console.log this. Okay, so we need a result and return. Okay, this thing over here. So this looks good. Now if I go into my postman and if I do like localhost 3000 slash videos. Oh, it's in localhost 4000, my bad. Now the question is, why is it taking a lot of time? Okay, yeah. So we only need to filter it by all of those who have like, who have like HLS in their name. So let's go there. Uh, here. So we will do like dot filter, dot filter, and we will do like, let's do like file, right? And file dot, it will have like string type. File dot ends with ends with underscores HLS, right? So these are the only the things that are needed. Okay, so we have an answer over here. So the answer is likely this one. This file is only available. So we send it to our front end. And what if what will happen like if we have like another as well? So let's just do like in localhost 4000, in localhost 4000, upload it. So it's being uploaded. And if I do get, then I should likely do get the two, right? Yeah. So we will just return this. So video is equals to filtered. Nice. I think the generation is still taking place, but still, I think this is a good thing to get started with. This one, yeah, it's still like running, which is good, right? Yeah, which is good. Now, let's just consume this in our. So while we were doing that, I think open code also did that thing. Let's do like SRC. Okay. I think my thinking is that like for the initial videos, it's not available because we did not do it. So let's do like fetch over here. So async function fetch. So const uh, response equals to fetch http localhost 4000 slash videos. This will give us the body. Now data equals to await res.json, and then like we can just do like if I go to something like the home page, json.string, if I yeah, so there are like two videos over here, which looks, I mean, like this looks like promising. Now what we need to do is we need to give it like proper types. Video response, it will be like yeah. So we can just do like this, right? Like we can just go here. We can do like data.map. I mean data.videos.map. Now there will be like India video, right? Now like this. Now we can just return like div telling return, and also like let's have like ahref equals to uh, I think we don't need like the HLS thing right now because we already have it from the URL. So slash video slash. So this will be like this uh, video. So let's say if I press on this link, it should take me to over there, which would which looks good. And if I do it at the first, it should take me to the other one, which also looks good. But the thumbnail preview is not really working. Now what we can do is at the moment, so delete this, and then again like delete this. So if we go to our there will be no response, which is like good, right? We don't have any response. And then like let's say like I upload a video. Yeah, that's good. Now it will take some times to actually like transcode it and do all of the calculations over there. But right now I'm not looking like there is like any kind of thing like a process for generating thumbnail. Git a run command. So how is run command running? Okay, it's good. It's running in this way. So if I go to my worker, I go to my worker, right? It's running that and generate video PTT this and write file sync thumbnails.vtt. Yeah, let's just wait while it like transcoding. So the 360p should be done at the first. Oh no, like I think the first, like all of the thumbnails, all of the transcoding generation will be done. After that, the thumbnail generation will be done. So this is interesting. I really like what they have done. And 360p is done, 720p is done, 1080p is also done, and thumbnail.jpg is also done. So as you can see, as I told you, like all of the files are in like one only, right? One file only. So this and what is that thumbnail.vtt. So if I go to here and generate thumbnail VTT, if I see my workers failed. Okay, so why did it fail? Std error. I mean, I didn't implement this, so I'll just track it. The thumbnail was actually generated to thumbnails.jpg, right? But So the thing it is saying is that like for the normal uh like the normal video, right? Normal video of like 50 seconds or so, it will work properly because it will only generate like one sprite sheet. But I think longer than that, like the problem comes is like we need to have like multiple spreadsheets like that. So if we look at the video, right? If I look at the video, so for the first 50 seconds, so I'm just talking over here, right? I'm not even going to the other part. So if I see the thumbnail, yeah, that confirms my saying. Yeah, so the video is 4 minutes, but it's saying it's a 500. So the thing it's complaining about is like we are generating it like for like every 0.5 seconds, which is like is like technically like over engineered. So we would like to generate it like like every 5 seconds or something like that, just so that like user can easily see the content. Yeah. So can you make the thumbnail? I just wanted to see like thumbnail generation works properly. So yeah, I'm doing it like that. So right now, like I'm trying to figure out why this is not working, and I have fixed for that. Okay, so I think, mm, yeah, that did work. And I think we also have like a good VTT in place, and it also shows me like the proper thing. If I open, yeah, this looks like much more like manageable because there are like all those things. Only like few things are there. So if I go and open this VTT, yeah, this is good. This is great. I mean, I must say like this is like really good. Yeah, this looks like awesome if you ask me. And if I can go to the our like root, right? And then I think this is the latest one. So wait for it to like actually transcribe. I think it's still transcribing. So let's give it a minute or so. 360p is done, right? Yeah, 360 is done. 1080p is also being done. Yeah, 1080p is done, 720p is done, 360p is obviously done. So if I go and open this, now the problem is like I think front end doesn't uses the thumbnail.jpg. I think we just need to tell it. What's the code? Where's the code? I think it's at like page.tsx, right? Yeah, yeah. User wants me to implement. Yeah, let me look at the video player. Yes. So in the video player, is it like requesting that one from the backend? Okay, it's requesting like master.m38, then 360p, then all. That's good. And thumbnail.vtt. So let's go to like index.ts in the API. And I think what my problem is, if I have to say, I think there are like course, right? Course is not actually. Mm, Thumbnail.vtt is also there. Okay, so the issue was actually mm, in the component. It was in the React part. So basically, whenever you do it that way, right? So whenever we do uh, it properly, so the change was basically to add kind equals to metadata, label equals to thumbnail, that one, and that was it. Like, and then like everything was solved. So yeah, I think we have built the most of the things that we told in this project. So all of these are done. I think this is also done, done, done. We did not use drizzle, so sorry. Done. Role support is also done, 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 done. So yeah, like the entire thing looks like good. Now I just need to put like small optimization that will make it like even better. So yeah, that will do in the next part. Yeah, so we have a good enough project to get started. So if I go to localhost 3000, we can see like there are like multiple of those. And then if I go there and if I like seek on the player, now I can see also the preview, right? Preview of whatever was there. So this looks good enough to me, but I wanted to make it like really production ready. So what we need to do is we'll need to be able to upload a thumbnail. So one thing is like I wanted to, have like a thumbnail in place so that like we can have like a proper video like UI. So for that, we'll extend the project a little bit. So what we will do is more focus should be first thing. Additional features. So one is we will request for title, right? Title and we will request for the title of the video. After that, we'll request for thumbnail, right? Video thumbnail. It will be in JPEG, I guess. And then also like we'll also provide like the status, right? Video uploading status. So this just means like where we are at right now. So is the thumbnail generation done? Is the transcoding done? Is like everything else done or not? So initially we'll just have that, and and like later on like we'll go with the flow. So basically we'll need to accept title over there. So for that, I mean we might want to use something like drizzle because that makes a lot of sense here. So let's just commit our changes. Feed setup thumbnail and preview in seekbar. Um, yes, commit all of the changes, which looks good. Now, our next phase would be to introduce drizzle. Let's introduce drizzle then. So, where shall we do it? Shall we do it? I think we can just do it in the API, I guess. Or I guess not. Let's do it in the packages only. It's simple enough, right? So we go to the packages. So similar to Q, what we do is we'll create a package called db, and then we'll have package.json over there, and we'll copy the entire same package.json as in the db there, and we will call it add repo slash db, and then the dependencies for now will be nothing, but later on like we'll have like a lot of things. So index.ts. So there will be our like entire drizzle setup. So what we can do is we can go to the terminal and then okay, so this terminal is empty. So package slash db, right? So what we can do is drizzle kit, drizzle install. Mm, 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 mm. What do you want? I think we just want Postgres SQL, right? For it. So we'll have to add like this. Done. Done. So I hope okay, so all of the dependencies are there. And then I think we need to set up a env over here. So here we need an env. Env should be, I think, should have database URL, right? Correct. So I think we have a database running, if I'm wrong or not wrong. Yeah, no, we don't have. Docker create some Postgres. So this is my Docker ps-a, Docker rm -f remove Postgres, done. Docker run some Postgres, done. So the connection string would be, I mean, let's just ask AI. It's here only, right? Give me the connection string. Yeah, the connection string is this. Good. Now, what we can do is, I think we can set up, yeah, this inside of index.ts. So inside of index.ts, we can put this code over here. So we have a database over here, and we can create a users table. But what in reality, we just need something called as videos, right? Videos, and then we'll call it CIW videos table. ID is this. We'll have an title, uh, description, and what we will have next, thumbnail. I think like we'll have it, let's have like status. So status will be bar char, I mean, we can just have string, right? Let's just have like varchar only. Varchar and length equals to 255 only. I mean, and dot not null. So this also can be null. This is which is great, right? So status can be, I think, or shall we call it progress? I mean, let's call it setup only. It doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, I think so. So for us, this is it, and we need to create a file called result.config.js. Yes, and we will have it over here. So what is the schema? What is the schema? dv slash schema.ts. It's in dot slash index.ts, right? Yep, here, and I think we can do npx result git push. Yep, changes applied, and let's like to generate migration and then apply migrations. Okay, that's good. So looks good to me. And so I think we can just do one thing is that like we can just import this in the in our what it's called the API, right? So what we can do is we can just add a dependency at repo slash db. It will be workspace star and app.use here. So we will import from at repo slash db. What can we import? Export const. So we need to go to the API, PNPMI, PNPM dev. So video table, right? So what we can do is, and how can we query it? I think we can query it is through export const TV. db.select and select dot set from videos table, right? Yeah, const. Videos, and we can just return videos, I guess. Yeah, so we can just return the videos. We don't need anything like that, and we can also make these underscores because we are not really using the variable, so that's great. And next thing what we need to do is whenever we do upload, right? So upload should be a little bit strict. So we haven't installed more. Pnpm add -d at type slash node. Yeah, I mean, let's ignore. It doesn't really matter. So here, what we need to do is we need to insert this into that. But before doing that, what we also need to do is we need to scan this through Malter. So scan this through Zord. So what is Zord, you may ask? So Zord is like a schema validation library. So let's go to the API, pnpm add Zord, pnpm dev import z from Zord, and then like app.post const video schema equals to z dot object. And what are the things that we need? db this. Okay, this is great. And then we need like the title z dot string, mean equals to 10. Dot mean equals to, let's say, like 20. So that I think that's it, right? Yeah, video schema is that, and then we will do like no file uploaded. This is also that, and then again like we'll add const. Express access. So I was doing like a dumb mistake over there. So if I log this, So yeah, we have an upload endpoint and we have an videos endpoint. So this would likely return like proper data. So let's do one thing. Let's go and test it from there. We also need, I think, description, right? So yeah, description is this. So it's awesome. So we haven't done like result kit. So okay, so we've found an error, which is like fine because mostly we don't need it to do it. So what we need to do is like in our database configuration, we need to remove that thing, right? That's just like npx studio, and let's open this. Allow videos. I think there are like zero, right? Yep, this one. So drop, and also like the public one also drop, and then like yeah. So we deleted all of the databases and then like uh, studio. Yeah, we have like videos and that, and I think we also, I think our this will also work fine. So let's go and like upload a video. Fail to insert. Awesome. This one failed insert into videos. This one. So what is the error? Uh, let's see. What schema looks fine. The university is actual Postgres users and videos dot net exist. npx result kit. Mm, is there any issue here? Here's a Mm, uh, so it means like I need to have a not in here as well. Yeah, for this reason, like I just hate it. I mean, a lot. So yeah, I got the ID back. I got it back. And if I go here and if I see all the videos, so if I go and check the uploads, 141677 underscores HLS. Now let's go to our web app and page.tsx. Yeah, what will be the response? The response will be, it will be like this, right? ID string, titles string, description string. Status can be of one of multiple things. It can be either uploaded or thumbnail generating transcoding error. Yeah, I think this should make sense, right? Yeah. So I can put. I don't want to design it. I'll just give it to AI and like it will do a good job over here. So in the file at the page.tsx, can you make the mapping of data look good? Use good design skills and make it look like a YouTube video, card or something like that, but it should be minimal and look good. Also show the status to the user. Maybe let's use, so this part is actually sorted. We'll just do like a video dot title, and I think that should be good. And if I go to create next app and if I refresh, okay, yeah, and we'll just wait for a second for that to work. It's just okay, so key will be like video.id. Yep. Yeah, it looks good. Next.js is also happy with us. So I'll pause and I'll come back whenever this part is done. So right now we have like a good enough kind of system where like we have like different values and all. So we have like a lot of old data which I wanted to remove. So I removed it from the Result Studio. And then if I refresh it, there are no views videos yet, which is good, like which is expected, right? Now if I go, then also I don't have any videos. And if I'll call this, intro to building transcoder, and let's do in this video, Sargam demonstrates to build a proper transcoder. And if I put it there, and then if I refresh this into this will be this, what is queued. So there is something called as queued. So intro to building the transcoder, which is like good, right? And then like we can update the status in worker. So the worker is over here. Now let's import at repo/db, and then it will be workspace. This. Yeah, this looks good. And then we can go to the part. Okay, then like pnpmi, good. And then we can go to source/index.ts. And then whenever this one is done, mm, commercial dot to where. We will have video stable. We'll also need to do this. I mean, one thing we can do is like directly import drizzle ORM over there, right? Yeah, I think that should work. So in the package.json, we will add drizzle ORM. Package.json in the worker. Here also, I think we might need the .env. .env should have the same content like this, and we can import EQ, right? API. So my internet is gone. Just give AI to solve this. Yeah, I think we need to like later on we clean it up. So if I go to create next tab, this is just queued because we don't want it. What we can do is we can go over here, then we can run pn clean command that will remove all of the uploads from there. And then like we can also refresh it over here, and we can also delete this record. So there are no videos yet. So, but if I go there and if I upload it, now it's in status queued. Is worker running or not? Oh no, worker is not running. Okay, yeah. We are in generating thumbnails. We are in transcoding. So I'm just doing a bit of cleanup, and if I refresh this page, it's still transcoding, which looks good. I mean, I'm not complaining, right? Yeah. Yep, all of them is done, and it's also ready. Okay, so if I play it, it's just taking me to this, right? But it's not taking me to the HLS one. So what we can do is we can go to the page.tsx and we can just add underscores HLS. And also we can just add like underscore HLS. Do that, then all of these are ready. Let's just take a look at that. And yeah, so it was looking like really annoying. So this one is looking great. Yeah, I think, yeah. So this works good, and this looks good. And also we can ask like AI to, Okay, so the final build is ready, and let's just commit everything. Feed final change, everything done. Yeah. So basically, the entire thing is done and dusted. So what we can do is we can go. I mean, we could also create like a upload page. Yeah, I guess that's not like a bad idea, right? Can you create a upload page at slash upload where people can upload the videos, use proper types as given, make the UI minimal. Cozy. So yeah, like I just gave it a prompt and then like later on I'll just show you the final demo. And this was the project. Hope you liked everything. And yeah, so I mean I wrote a lot of code, but it was definitely AI assisted. I just went to AI whenever I need any help or anything that such. And yeah, I hope you like this video and will comment down what are you excited for next time, what do you want me to build next time, or what do you want a video on, and I think I'll meet you there. And by until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.